Hello, everyone. Welcome to Up North Players Festive Fiasco. Before we start, yay! Before we start, I want to give a shout out to Edmonds College Black Box Theater, our host and our usual stage. We look forward to being back in our theater soon. But until then, please join us online and like us below and like our YouTube channel so you can be up to date on all our shows. We want to give a special thanks to Bully Pulpit Games, who have helped us in this show and have allowed us to use their source material for this fantastic performance. And also a shout out to our corporate sponsor, DUI Heroes. Yay! Thank you so much for being here. And with that, I would like to bring on our host for the evening and narrator. Here is Jonathan.
Well, hi. You know, it's the night before that holiday celebration back in your hometown, and some interesting things are going to happen in tonight's Fiasco. Fiasco, as Jen mentioned, is originally based on a game published by Bully Pulpit Games, and it is a show where you will get to define the relationships between these characters that don't even exist yet. You're going to get to define what their needs are, what their objects of importance are, where this is all happening, and then watch all of their ambition, their desire, and their terrible decision-making unravel in a Coen Brothers-esque style 60-minute mini movie. And it's all about the holidays, because the three people on the Better Business Bureau in town have put tinsel candy canes up on the streetlights. Half the sign is still burned out at the only 7-Eleven, and your aunt is still obsessed with your relationship status, and there are still skeletons rattling around in every single closet in this town, just like last year's holidays. All you can do about it is throw another string of lights on the tree, splash some more rum in every eggnog you pour, and hope your skeletons keep quiet. Welcome to our festive holiday fiasco. We're going to have our cast of 5 join us on the screen, and I'll tell you a little bit about how this is going to work. So I'll have everybody turn on. There we go. We've got Lindsay, Chris, Darby, Christine, and we have Elijah. So as I said, you're going to be defining the relationships in between these folks with some choices I give you, and then defining some other needs and objects, etc. And Fiasco is much like a circle. So we have 4 main characters tonight: Lindsay, Chris, Darby, and Christine. Elijah is going to be our utility player. Elijah is going to show up anywhere and anytime he is needed, in whatever sense he's needed. And we're going to start with our first relationship of the evening, which is going to be between Lindsay and Chris. So we'll just have Lindsay and Chris here. We'll have everyone else turn off their cameras there. So we've just got Lindsay, Chris, and I. There we go. And from our audience, in terms of the type of relationship in general, and I'll get a little more specific, are Lindsay and Chris somehow related as Santa's little helpers? Are they related through family, or are they related through some sort of work?
Santa's helpers.
Santa's helpers. Are they rival tree lot owners? Are they Pinterest-crazed mommy and daddy bloggers? Or are they a Christmas or a holiday carol a cappella singing duo?
A cappella singing duo.
That's exactly what I thought you were going to say. So Lindsay and Chris are a holiday carol a cappella singing duo.
Oh my, okay. Yep, I wanted that.
Next, we'll have Chris and Darby join us. Chris and Darby. Now, Chris and Darby, are they related through family, through a secret, or through work?
Family.
Family. Are they? Are they the black sheep of the family and the golden child? Are they the new significant other? Or have they both been relegated to the kids' table?
Black sheep.
So one of you is the black sheep of the family, and the other is the golden child of the family. All right, let's get Darby and Christine. Are they related through, as soon as we have Christine pop up, there we go. Are they related through a secret, work, or obligatory generosity?
Secret.
Secret. Are they having an affair? Is one of them pregnant by the other? Or somehow is their resentment slowly bubbling to the surface?
Affair.
They're having an affair. Okay, and last, because Fiasco is a circle, we have Christine and Lindsay. Are Christine and Lindsay related through work, through obligatory generosity, or are they also related by family?
Obligatory generosity.
Obligatory generosity. Are they snarky sisters that have to play nice at the holidays? Are they a letter carrier and a stay-at-home parent? Or are they participants in their church's white elephant gift exchange?
Snarky sisters.
Snarky sisters.
This is really another choice.
Sisters. All right. So now we'll have everybody close down their cameras, and now we got to populate this world with some needs, some objects, and some locations. We're going to have one overarching need for tonight's Fiasco for this group to play with as a team. Is their need to somehow get off the naughty list? We'll have further explanation here, but to get off the naughty list, to prove, or to keep a secret.
Secret.
Keep a secret. Is their need tonight to keep the secret from the kids, to keep the secret from the parents, or to keep the secret and stay in the will?
In the will.
So the need tonight for tonight's Fiasco is to keep the secret and stay in the will. Now, in order to make this a little more interesting, we need a couple of objects that are significant. So as our first object, something that is a freshly wrapped present, is it memories triggered by something, or is it a box containing something?
A box.
Is that box containing the heirloom miniature train set? Is that box containing a fruitcake? Or is that box containing the tattered remains of Buddy, the elf on the shelf?
Buddy.
A box containing the tattered remains of Buddy, the elf on the shelf. The second object, is it a freshly wrapped gift? Is it an ultimate recipe? Or is it a memory trigger?
Gift.
Freshly wrapped gift. Is it a freshly wrapped pink slip? Is it a freshly wrapped box full of puppies? Or is it a freshly wrapped lump of coal for your rebellious teenage sister?
Coal.
It is a freshly wrapped lump of coal for your rebellious teenage sister. Now we need a couple of interesting places for all of this to unfold for us. And so is our first location somewhere on a rooftop, or on the rooftop, which generally means up somewhere, somewhere at home sweet home, or somewhere on the city sidewalks?
Up on the rooftops.
Is it up on the rooftop that caught fire last year? Is it up on the rooftop patio in Maui? Or is it up on the rooftop bar smoking area where you first fell in love?
The bar where you first fell in love.
So it is the rooftop bar smoking area where you first fell in love. And is our second location something to do with Santa, somewhere home sweet home, or somewhere on the city sidewalks?
Santa, Santa.
Is that location on Santa's knee, at Santa's abandoned reindeer ranch, or on Santa's overstuffed chair at the Poppleton Mall North Pole?
Chair at the mall, of course.
So that final location we have is on Santa's overstuffed chair at the Poppleton Mall North Pole. All right, I believe our stage is set. I can feel a chill in the air. I think it might just be getting ready to snow outside. I think we're just about ready to begin our holiday fiasco. But before we get into that, we need to find out who all these people you created are. So one at a time, starting with the individual who used to be Lindsay, we'll have them introduce themselves to us, and then I'll be back and we'll set this up.
Holiday greetings, everyone. Of course, my name is Holly Larkin, and I'm here to help facilitate the perfect Christmas. You know me as one half of the holiday duo, Deck the Halls. You've seen us around town. That's right, it's me. And of course, you'll be meeting my famous partner shortly. So if you need anything, just let me know.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Ted Sprankle. You know, I'm really glad I got a singing partner in Holly because, to be honest, she's kind of like the only family I got. My real family, they're always like, ugh, singing? I mean, seriously? It's the holidays. I miss my brother. I don't miss the attention he gets. It's fine. This is going to be the year. This is going to be my year. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Hi, everybody. Name's Charlie Sprankle, and Christmas is my favorite holiday of the year. I just love giving presents to the kids, doing the whole Toys for Tots thing, and just spending time with my loved ones and my family and my amazing brother Ted. I know he's gone through some rough patches, but you know what? I think this might be his year. And for me, well, got a little special someone.
I'm not so thrilled with the holidays, not much of a fan. Way too much camaraderie and loving and good natured souls, and it just makes me sick. I'd much rather do things by myself, except for maybe with Ted. He's an exception. I'd do all my time with Ted if I could. Well, happy holidays.
There we have it. The cast of the holiday fiasco. And in this town of Poppleton, the number one place for people to go during the holidays is, of course, the Poppleton Terrace Mall. It's where all the shopping's done. It's where the food court is. It's where Santa is. It's where all the best gift prices can be had. And I hear that if you're there sometime between 1 and 1:15 on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons, you might be able to hear Deck the Hall singing before security chases them out. Speaking of which, I think they're getting ready to start.
Holiday, 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 holiday. Ted.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed it again. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry, Holly.
It's okay, everyone. We're just going to take a little break. Jack the Halls will be right back. Ted, get over here. Hi, Ted.
Hi.
Ted, are you feeling all right, Ted?
Yeah, great.
Ted,
No.
you've never missed your cue before on holiday.
It's just right before we were about to go on. See, I was really psyched. You know, I know this is like our big gig, and it's the only time of year we get to do this, but stupid
the
Charlie.
Mall at Christmas, Ted. I'm sorry. I'm listening to you. What is happening in your life?
Stupid Charlie texted me right before we were supposed to go on and just My whole vibe is off. It's off.
I could tell. I was like, Ted's not in the acapella headspace. So your brother, Charlie?
Yeah, you know how he like texts you or me or whoever. He's popular.
He texts
Stuff
me
like
all the time. Yeah. But he
like
texted you as well?
birthday or
Mhm.
have a great year.
Come
Or
over. It's 2 a.m. Yeah.
what?
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 Come over at 2 a.m.
It doesn't matter. You're sad for some reason. Tell me more.
Well, I know how much this gig means to you and us. I mean, this was going to be our year.
Our year. Deck the halls. Goes national. I'm okay. There's a lot of pressure. My sister is hosting the holidays this year, and I'm just feeling a lot of pressure to really represent Oh, she is the married one. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Can we go back out there? Let's rock holiday. Can you do that, Ted?
I can totally do it this time.
Ted, it's you and me, right? We've got this.
It's totally you and me.
Ted, put the phone down.
Oh,
Ted?
now he's texting me pictures. That's just great.
How can we get you back in the holiday vibe?
Have you seen Buddy recently? He always makes me feel better. Remember Buddy?
Of course I know Buddy.
I haven't seen him recently.
Okay, we're going to find Buddy. We're going to get you back in the vibe. And then can we do this? Can we get back into the vibe? I'm going to go find that elf.
Holiday.
That's not it. Let's go look.
Poor Ted just can't manage to escape out from under the shadow of his brother Charlie. And what did happen to Buddy? Speaking of Charlie is actually meeting with Sally back at that bar, the place where they first met, and reminiscing a little bit about where they've been and talking about where they're going.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Sally. Did you just get here?
Yes. It's disgusting. People are running around with smiles on their faces, saying hello to strangers. It's just so taxing.
Oh, well, it is the holidays. I mean, it's understandable. People are happy. They're home to see family. They're getting presents for each other. It's just the most magical time of year. Doesn't it just give you the warmest feeling in your heart of hearts?
No, it doesn't. So, let's talk about things that do make me happy, Charlie.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, maybe not running around in secret anymore. It's been 3 years, Charlie.
Oh, yeah, it's been 3 amazing years, right? And I mean, you know I love Holly, but
well, then it's time for you to show it. It's time for you to start screaming it out to everybody.
But I love you too, Sally, and I just know that if we were public about this, that it would break her heart, and I think it would break Ted's heart too.
What about my heart, Charlie? What about my heart? There's so few things in this world that makes me feel warm and cuddly, and you're taking away the one thing I've got left.
Guess I have been kind of selfish. Hey. Hey, remember Buddy? I know this is off topic, but remember the family elf?
Nope,
on the
haven't
shelf?
seen him. I have not seen him at all. It was not me.
I just mean that, when we were all years ago just gathered around the tree and having a good time as family and friends and a little more than friends, that we told the story and everyone just felt so at home. Just felt warm and together, and I don't know, maybe it's naive of me, but I guess I hope that feeling would last forever. And yeah, maybe I've taken you for granted.
Thank you, Charlie. That's the nicest thing you've said to me in a while. I don't know. Maybe this is the year for me to hang up my cynicism. The holidays have always been such a horrible, horrible thing for me. Especially since my parents died on Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll try to do better, Charlie. If you promise to tell your wife about us, I promise I'll make this the best Christmas you ever had.
You know. Yeah.
You don't
Yes,
sound
Ellie.
so sure.
I'm nervous.
I mean it, Charlie. You don't tell your wife, I will.
Okay, Sally.
You don't tell your wife, I will. Man. Poor Charlie. Maybe he's not quite the golden child that Ted thinks he is. Speaking of Ted and Charlie, every Sunday they get together back at the family homestead and have a nice Sunday dinner. As it turns out, it's Sunday night now. But this dinner's a little tenser than most. And who knows who else might show up?
Well, no, I'm not going to wait for Charlie to show up to eat, Mom, Dad. I'm hungry. Oh, look who decided to show up.
Oh, Dad, sorry I'm late. It was so much traffic. How you
Your
doing, brother?
clearly has some problems with his speech, and I want you to give him a break. He is my favorite after all.
I know.
Oh, Charlie, you're here and you can speak again. Oh, good. Let us hear that golden voice sing out.
Well, thanks, Dad.
Oh, music to my ears.
Yes.
Oh, Ted, if only you sounded as good as Charlie when you sang.
Well,
Can't get everything we want. Yeah.
Or
Well,
anything.
no, that'll be in my will.
I learned from the best, Dad. You always had the most beautiful singing voice, and the way you would sing during the holidays is truly inspiring.
Oh, I'm going to run and get my guitar.
He knows I'm in an a cappella group, right?
Yeah, your group's awesome. How's it going,
name,
by the way, Ted?
Charlie? You don't know the name of your wife's own a cappella group?
Springtastic?
Yes.
Yeah?
No, I was being sarcastic. You're totally wrong.
I'm sorry.
You were the worst brother.
It's just acapella is not really my thing. I prefer music with instruments, but I love what you guys are doing. Like the fact that you're so close, and I mean, I'm sorry.
You should be.
Well, how are you doing, Ted? I just feel awkward.
I'm actually really good.
Well, good.
I'm just messing with you. You cannot read me at all. For a brother, man, my year's been awful.
What?
Hey, Ted. Oh, Charlie, you're here too.
Oh, hey, honey. How you doing?
Hey, babe. Hey. Ted, sorry to interrupt your dinner. I'm sorry. I found Buddy. There's been some kind of horrible accident. I'm sorry. I don't know. He fell into the fire. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I think we were setting him out on, the little elf adventure, and it did not end well. But don't let that ruin Holiday. Don't let that affect Deck the Halls, the name of our a cappella duo.
I'm never singing again.
No! Buddy, you jerk!
I have to go.
I'm going home.
All right, I'm back with the guitar. Are you boys ready to... Where'd Ted go?
Holly showed up and she accidentally... Remember our elf on the shelf, Buddy? The one that we would all gather around and tell the stories.
Well, of course.
Well, Holly... Oh, don't get upset, Dad. Holly dropped him in the fire.
Well, oh, darn it! Dang it, now I gotta go get another buddy.
This is a mess. Oh, jeez.
Yes, it is quite a mess. But hey, you get family together at the holidays, messes are one off. Speaking of messes, I believe the Sally and Holly have a little messy history of their own to clean up. And as Holly runs out after Ted to find him, who does she run into along the way but straight into Sally?
Oh, Sally!
Merry Christmas. Where are you running off to in such a hurry?
I'm not in a hurry. Everything's perfect. I'm in a happy marriage, and my a cappella duo is not falling apart, and I didn't burn any elves. So don't worry about it.
I've known you for a long time, sissy. What's wrong?
Okay, you saw right through that. Okay, this is the big year for Deck the Halls, right?
Yeah.
And Ted and I have been close for a really long time.
How close? Like super close? Like as in you shouldn't be that close?
No, like an appropriate amount, like distance of closeness for an a cappella, like best Christmas friends. That's a real thing, and that's what we are. An appropriate distance of closeness, because if there's one thing that I really value, it's just like appropriate boundaries and loyalty. So, and you know that about me, and that's why I love you, because you value everything. What did I try to say? Sally, he's gone.
Who's gone? Ted?
Ted!
Where'd he go?
He ran off after I burned the elf, and it's gone, and he's gone.
You burned Buddy?
How does everyone know his name? Yes.
Oh, no. You just don't understand what the family's going to do about that.
What
Buddy is a long tradition in the family. Anybody who puts an end to Buddy is gonna be ostracized
Forever?
forever.
But what
I'm sure
about,
it was just an accident.
these are serious repercussions. What if Buddy were to have a miraculous recovery? Would there be, would my marriage continue unscathed and I could not be ostracized?
Well, I think one of those things might happen.
I love you, sis.
Oh, I love you too, honey. Don't worry, I'm sure things
I have
will
to go
work
find
out.
an elf. Okay, bye.
Buddy the Elf. Long family. Sprinkle family. I think it's time that we understood a little bit more about that tradition. Years ago, when Buddy first showed up, on that day when Ted and Charlie were first given Buddy by their dad.
What are you looking at there, Ted?
Dad, it's kind of
Take
ugly.
good care of that. Well, yeah, he's ugly, all right. And he smells funny. And, well, it'd probably get your hands a little gross if you hold him for too long, but he's family.
He's adorable, Dad. Where did you
Yeah.
get him? He looks so old.
He's been passed down for generations. He's part of the will. Yeah, and whoever gets him also gets all my money. That's in the will. You know that, boys, right?
Not until now,
No,
Dad.
yeah.
Oh,
Goodness.
yes. Well, and it's a tradition here in our family, the Sprinkle family, that we only pass down Buddy to the best singer in the family. So, you boys best get your pipes all working well and go out there and spread a little holiday cheer with your music.
Huh.
You know
Well, that
what?
sounds totally appropriate.
I'm going to go have a brandy. I love you,
All right,
boys.
Dad. Love you
Bye.
too. You know,
Isn't he the best?
he's amazing. And you know
You're
what?
amazing.
You're amazing, Ted. It sounds kind of weird, but I feel like maybe this family tradition is to help instill like a sense of healthy competition while also sharing our gifts with the world. So no matter who wins in the end, really the world wins.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, what if we were a duo? An a cappella duo.
Oh, that sounds cool.
You don't like it?
Well, acapella is not really my thing. I kind of prefer songs with like instruments and plus I don't know. I feel like if it was me and you, I might be held back a little bit because I think you're awesome at singing.
Really?
Yeah. And it's not to win the Elf on the Shelf prize or the will or anything. Like, I just feel like I need to, spread my own wings.
I get it.
Are you mad?
No. No. No, we're not mad at all, are we, buddy?
You two look adorable together. I'm sure you'll make Dad proud.
fortune of the Sprinkle family. Now, in your town, you may not have heard of them, but in this town, they're a huge family. At last guesstimate, they're estimated at just over $74 trillion jillion. It's a lot. It's big. It's a very, very large fortune. So they're obviously interested. But now Buddy's in tatters. How does Ted feel about that? Ran off on his own. I wonder what he thinks.
Oh, Ted.
I'm not stress eating ice cream.
It doesn't matter. You coat that throat with dairy. It doesn't matter anymore. It does. I remember what Charlie told me about the will and your family. And I think I blocked it out, because of my own past Christmas trauma, but that doesn't matter right now because what we're talking about is you and my husband and who gets the will. I remember now, and I ruined it.
Did you
And
do
there's
it on?
part of me that's like, maybe I did it on purpose because he's my husband and you're my best Christmas friend, and I didn't want you to compete anymore.
Holly, I have stayed the appropriate amount of close to you for so long. For you to stab me in the back like this?
No, Ted! No! It wasn't on purpose, or maybe it was, but that I don't know.
Holly?
Yes, Ted.
Do you love Charlie?
Of course, I love Charlie. He's my husband. I love him. We've been married since 8th grade, so of course I do.
Well, I have news for you. He's cheating on you.
I don't understand that. My brain just shorted out a little bit. So.
He's not the only one that's texting people at 2 a.m.
Ted, you're not making any sense. I feel like you just started speaking like Elvish or something. I don't understand. Say it again.
Holly, your loving sister, Sally, and your husband are having an affair. Yes, I saw it from my appropriate amount of distance.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No. No.
Let me put this in a way you can understand. He's cheating on you.
I need to go to the mall.
The mall. The Poppleton Mall. A very special place to everyone in town. But maybe not as special anymore when family drama comes to roost in the food court just near the North Pole.
How am I gonna tell her? Oh, jeez. Well, promised Holly. She doesn't tell her. If I don't tell her, she's gonna tell her. She's gonna be so heartbroken. minute. Okay. Oh. Holly. Hi, honey. What's wrong?
What's wrong? What's wrong?
It's okay that you burnt the elf on the shelf. It's
Is it, Charlie?
I mean, it meant a lot to our dad, and it meant a lot to our family. But it's okay. Is
there something you wanted to say to me, Charlie? Something you can say in front of both of us?
You're right. It's not okay. Holly. Baby. I've been unfaithful to you.
And who with? Who?
Sally.
Damn it, Charlie.
I'm so sorry. I never meant to hurt anybody. It was I love you so much, and I've been keeping it from you, and it's been tearing me apart. And
For how long? How long have you been keeping it?
Remember the elf on the shelf reading 3 years ago?
3 years?
There was so much eggnog and...
Don't blame this on the eggnog. Is that it?
There's nothing I can say that's gonna make this better. Just what can I do for you? What can I do to make it better?
You know what you can do? You can take this elf, which I perfectly restored back to vintage, perfect condition, and it doesn't matter. You could take your elf. I'm gone.
In every fiasco, we come to a point where the story is just a little bit too clean and we have to make it a little messier for everyone. And we're there. It's what we call the twist or the tilt. Tonight's tilt will be chosen again by our audience. Is that tilt going to be one based on a quote? Is it going to be one based on deception or one based on truth? Truth. Is that truth an unwanted confession? Is it the big reveal? Or is it a death in the family?
Death in the family.
As we rear up towards the end of our fiasco and into Act 2, everyone's lives will be thrown into turmoil by a death in the family. Speaking of families, Sally and Holly, sisters. One hates Christmas, one loves it. Early on in their lives, earlier on in their lives, that duality, that split, caused a lot of friction.
Well, I knew that I would see you here at the reading of the will, I don't like it, but here I am. After all, I am still his wife.
Yes, technically you are. You know, I haven't had a chance to talk to you since you found out. But now's the time to air some grievances. It's the holidays, isn't it? You were always the smart one, the happy one, the one that everybody thought would be something and someone someday. And then you met Charlie, the only ray of light in my miserable world. And you took him from me early, when we were just kids. You stole him from me. And I believe you deserve everything you get.
Sally. It was a middle school romance. How could I have known? I didn't.
He sent me a letter that said, would you date me, yes or no? And I marked the yes box. He was mine.
He sent me a letter that said, will you marry me? Check yes or no. And I checked yes.
I didn't know that.
Well, you didn't pay close attention because it was a big part of my vows.
All this time, I thought you ripped him out from under me. And I have been seducing him for the past 3 years to get back
I know,
to him.
I don't want to hear about it, okay? I'm not here to make amends with you, Sally. I'm here to hear the reading of the will, now that Charlie's father has passed. So where's the person that reads it? Where's the lawyer with the desk? Let's get this show on the rope so I can leave.
I'm sorry, Holly.
Hey, Ted.
Hey.
I'm so sorry about your dad.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
It means a lot. So the lawyer said they couldn't make it, so they just asked me to read it. I guess it's legal.
Seems like an inappropriate distance of boundary, but who am I?
So it says, Dear Charlie, and the other one, I guess that's me. You were both sons, but one of you was the light of my life. One of you made me happier than I ever could imagine. And to him, I leave nothing. To him, I leave nothing. And
Is that it? Is there
Yeah.
more?
No, there's just, that's it.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, so what happens to the stuff?
Well,
I think that means it goes to you. If
Charlie, it must go to you. It said light of his life, and we all know that's you.
well,
Well, but it also said to him, I leave nothing. So we know it's not him.
I think it should be you. I think I deserve nothing.
Well, does it say anything that I get? Do I get anything?
Well, what would be your right? I mean, you're not even married to anybody in this family. You're not a blood relative.
Well, you'd think he'd at least leave me some coal or something.
Well, there was one gift that was here. For Sally, yeah.
Well, what is it?
Yeah, open it.
Oh, it is a box of coal. Oh, my black heart.
Is she happy?
Oh God. Is it Sally? Is it?
It's what?
His way of telling me that I've been a horrible person. It's his way of leaving a legacy to remind me that it's not always about horrible, terrible things. The holidays is meant to show love. And Holly, I've been a horrible sister.
Yes, you have.
Forgive me.
You have been such a bad sister. But I do. It's Christmas, and I do forgive you. Because my parents are dead, and they died on Christmas, and they would want me to forgive you on Christmas. And I do. But I don't forgive Charlie. Sister hug, but not husband.
This is kind of weird, bro.
Got
Ted,
a lot of work to do.
I mean, they
Sally?
seem more upset that our dad's dead than us.
Well,
What do you think that means?
Do you feel like you're suppressing your emotions because of toxic masculinity?
I cried a whole lot on the ride over.
Okay.
I think I'm all cried out.
That's understandable.
But Ted, I mean, logically, everything goes to you. What are you going to do with it all?
I
Do
wish
you
I had.
also get Buddy?
Well,
I thought Buddy burned up. What do you mean, do I get Buddy?
Well,
I would trade.
I saw him in a box, all tattered up and burnt.
well, Holly being the amazing, wonderful, thoughtful person that she is, I still love you, honey. She fixed Buddy.
Fixed.
Back to his perfect elf-like self.
Yes, I am. It's Buddy, all right.
Oh my God!
Eh? And what you don't realize is that the whole fortune goes to me. That's right, Buddy the Elf. I get it all, and you all get lumps of coal.
Well, ain't that something?
That's the true holiday spirit.
He just
hate the
ran
holidays.
off with all the money and the coal. What did he take? He took
Yeah.
everything.
He's carrying bags of money and furniture.
Oh. It's gonna be my year.
When brothers and sisters don't act like brothers and sisters at the holidays, when they can't come to some sort of conclusion after wrong, sometimes the spirit of the holidays takes over. Speaking of the spirit of the holidays, Buddy, burned up elf, succeeded in gathering all of the riches, all of the glory, and giving everyone just a lump of coal. And before we leave the town of Poppleton, I think it's important that Buddy give you his final holiday message.
Remember, kids, the holidays are about giving and sharing, not about who gets what or who's with who. Make sure you love each other, or your presents will end up just being lumps of coal, and your elf will run away with all the money. Happy holidays!
And that is a holiday tale for the 8th. Thank you so much for joining us on our holiday fiasco. I'll have the entire cast join us back on the Zoom. We want to thank you all for joining us. We, as we indicated earlier, the Up North players. We want to thank our good friend Jason on the music.
Yeah. Woo!
And of course, we want to give a big shout out to our director, Jen Matthews, who earlier.
Woo!
Holiday again. And I've been your narrator tonight, Jonathan, and I'll have the cast introduce themselves one at a time.
Lindsay.
I'm Chris.
I'm Darby.
Christine.
Elijah.
And somewhere Buddy's still out there watching you to make sure you treat your family right and you have a great, happy, and safe holiday. We love all of you for joining us. Happy holidays. And here's hoping in 2021 we're all back in the theater seeing each other in person. Thank you all for joining us, and I'll leave it to Jen if she's got any closing comments.
Please like us on Facebook and like our YouTube channel before you log off. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.